Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We've explored the high-speed turbo tractors of Thailand, witnessed the miracle roadside mechanics of Pakistan, and felt the heat from the flame-spitting dragnets of Madura. Today, we're crossing the border into Malaysia to dive into one of Southeast Asia's most infamous, high-adrenaline and deeply controversial motorcycle subcultures. If you have ever spent a weekend night driving down a Malaysian highway, you already know exactly who we're talking about. You hear them long before you see them, a high-pitched, deafening machine gun buzz echoing through the night. Suddenly, a swarm of small-capacity motorcycles flies past you, weaving through traffic like ghosts. Welcome to the world of the Mat Rempit. To understand this movement, you first have to understand the machine. In the West, street racing is dominated by light sports bikes or heavy muscle cars. In Malaysia, the king of the asphalt is the Kapcai. These are underbone motorcycles, typically ranging from 110cc to 150cc, like the legendary Yamaha Y115Z, the Honda RS150R, or the classic two-stroke Yamaha 125Z. To the untrained eye, these look like humble commuter mopeds meant for delivering food or getting to work. But in the hands of a Mat Rempit, these lightweight machines are stripped down, tuned to the absolute limit, and turned into absolute rockets. The word Rempit itself has a fascinating backstory. While its exact linguistic roots are debated, many locals believe it comes from a playful adaptation of the English phrase ramp it up, as in ramping up the throttle and pushing the engine past its redline. The culture exploded during the rapid urbanization of Malaysia in the 1980s and 90s. Young, working-class guys needed a cheap way to get around the sprawling cities. But youth and boredom are a volatile mix. Soon, the tool for commuting became a tool for competition, and the empty, perfectly paved multi-lane highways of Malaysia became their personal midnight drag strips. But being a Mat Rempit isn't just about winning a straight-line drag race. It is a full-blown performance art defined by gravity-defying, terrifying stunts. The absolute pinnacle of these stunts is the iconic Superman. Picture a rider traveling down a highway at over 90 miles per hour. Instead of sitting on the seat, they lie completely flat on their stomach, legs stretched out straight into the air behind them, gripping the handlebars with their arms extended. They claim it makes them more aerodynamic to squeeze out a few extra kilometers per hour, but let's be honest, mostly it just looks unbelievably wild. Along with the Superman, you'll see them performing the pachak, or extended wheelies, the weak hang, or stoppies, and drafting behind one another with literally millimeters of clearance. It is a display of balance and sheer fearlessness that would make MotoGP riders sweat. Just like their subculture cousins in Indonesia, the exhaust pipe is the spiritual heart of the bike. Stock exhausts are immediately thrown into the trash, replaced with custom, straight-through open pipes known locally as Ekzos Bising. The goal is pure volume. They gather at petrol stations, highway flyovers, or late-night mamak stalls, engaging in what they call Rem-Rem, the rhythmic, aggressive revving of their engines. It is a deafening symphony that serves as a mating call for fellow adrenaline junkies, and an absolute nightmare for anyone trying to sleep within a 5-mile radius. It's an auditory stamp of ownership over the city streets. Now, we have to look at this with a healthy dose of candor. The Mat Rempit lifestyle is highly illegal and incredibly dangerous. Every weekend, the Malaysian Traffic Police and the JPJ launch massive, coordinated dragnets to catch them. This sets off high-stakes, chaotic games of cat and mouse, with riders turning off their headlights and riding against traffic on the highway's shoulders to escape the flashing blue lights. Public perception in Malaysia is heavily split. To the media and the general public, the Mat Rempit are seen as dangerous public nuisances, often stereotyped and associated with street crime, hooliganism, and tragic, avoidable accidents. But if you look past the negative headlines, you see a deep-rooted social phenomenon. For these riders, who often come from lower-income backgrounds, the Kapcai is their ticket to freedom. In a world where they might feel overlooked by society, on the highway at 2 a.m., they are the main characters. The Rempit culture offers a fierce sense of brotherhood, a shared language, unique street fashion, and a mutual pursuit of raw, unfiltered adrenaline. It is an escape from the monotony of the daily grind, wrapped in the smell of burning two-stroke oil and gasoline. Love them or hate them, you cannot deny the sheer impact they've had on Southeast Asian bike culture. They are a hyperkinetic, dangerous, and uniquely Malaysian phenomenon, chasing freedom one red line at a time.